Good morning. We are in Daytona Beach, Florida here at our muscle car showroom, Hankster's Hot Rods, where we house anywhere from 70 to 80 muscle cars at all times. We own every single one of our cars. We are not a consignment retailer, so you're always dealing directly with us. You know, we are about 5 miles from Daytona Beach Airport and Daytona International Speedway. And in the other direction, we're about 5 miles from actually the beach, the water, the sun, the sand. So if you'd like, please fly down on a Friday morning, spend Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, fly home Monday morning, get back to work, and pay us a visit and take a look at not only our showroom and our business operations, but also maybe a car or two that you might be interested in that we can sell you. These things are a lot easier to own than you think. There's financing options. They hold their value. They don't depreciate. It can be looked at as a fun investment. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please be sure to visit our website, www.hanksters.com. You can see our most recent inventory. Our videos always stay up on YouTube, so what you're watching today might not be a recent piece of inventory. Today we have one of the most iconic muscle cars of all time, the Plymouth Roadrunner. This particular one is a 1969. Nice color combination on the car. The green with the black stripes, 383 badging indicated on the hood, which is what is under the hood. We'll show you that in a little bit. This car is done right. I mean, this is a very nice looking car. One of the higher end cars that are in our facility right now. Glass all around on the car is almost completely flawless. Front windshield, the moldings around the windshield, the moldings around the driver's side window here, just exceptional. You got the chrome mirror mounted on the driver's side, your little Roadrunner emblem right there, which is always cool. Red line tires, black vinyl top, offsets the green quite nicely. Going into the interior, let's open the door a little more here. Going into the interior, it's a highly desirable car because it is a console car with bucket seats. So that's pretty awesome. No discoloration in the carpeting, no deterioration, no holes. The dashboard is in immaculate shape. Very nice car on the inside. Door panels, no cracks, no tears. We'll show you this later in the video, but you got your cool beep beep Roadrunner horn. That's always fun. Take a look in the back seat. Got seat belts in the rear. In the front as well. All our cars leave here with seat belts in the front. Headliner's good. Dome lights working. Got sun visors up there. Really nice looking car on the inside. Door fitment is excellent. Again, rear windshield. The glass has a couple imperfections in it. It's not completely perfect, but it's by no means bad. Little Roadrunner emblem on the center of the deck lid. Reverse lights in the bumper. Chrome on the bumper is outstanding. You got your dual tips coming out the rear. Chrome. Looking in the trunk. Got a spare with a jack. Got a really nice trunk mat, and as you can see, the trunk is like the rest of the car. It's very, very nice. We're going to show you the undercarriage of this car a little later, and you'll be fascinated as to the quality. This was a frame-off restoration, so it's a very nice car. Very, very high quality. A lot of money spent on this vehicle. Again, door fitment on the passenger side is just as good as the driver's side. And same with the door panels here. And the carpeting. Devin's going to show you the passenger side floorboard there, where the carpeting's all nice and neat. Vinyl in the car is in perfect condition. Even your chrome antenna is nice and shiny. Even the factory Plymouth radio works in this vehicle. turn signal indicators on the fenders work in the car. Front bumper, chrome on it, is very, very nice. We have our awesome Hanksters hot rods front plate that comes with the car at no additional charge. Looking under the hood here, we're going to show you our 383 motor. Again, if you look at the tops of the fenders on this car and look at the firewall, I mean, it's just nicely done. You don't see black paint in there. It's painted the same color as the car, which means when the motor was out, they painted the entire inside here. Under the hood's painted. 383, it is a date code correct block, but it is not a numbers matching car. You got power steering, power brakes, no AC. Let's take it out on the rack and see what it looks like underneath. You'll be impressed. Okay, we're underneath our 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner 383 car, and every now and then we get a car into our showroom here that is just pristine underneath, just quality, and this is one of those cars. It does have a 383 motor in it. It is not a numbers matching car, but it is a date code correct block. The block is 310 of 69. As you can see, I mean, the car looks really like brand new underneath. The oil pan is completely dry. Side of the engine block dry, starter dry, tranny pan dry. I mean, it's like a brand new car. This is definitely a fresh restoration. I don't know if it was done 3 months ago, 6 months ago, or a year ago, but it was definitely done recently. Brake lines look great on the car. E-brake cable hooked up, intact, functioning. Dual exhaust leading out the back. The floor pans are in absolutely excellent condition, painted the same color as the car, not undercoated. Definitely a nice restoration. Got a little bit of surface rust on the leaf springs, but this is exactly how we bought the car. Appears to be a newer gas tank, if not brand new. Definitely, again, recently installed. Drop downs on the rear quarters. I'll tell you what, if those things aren't original, somebody knew what they were doing, because they look nice. Chrome tips leading out the back there of your dual exhaust. You know, in case you guys don't know, this is not somebody else's car. This is our car. What I mean by that, we don't do any consignments here. We buy all of our vehicles, and you're dealing directly with us during the sales process. There's no third party to negotiate with. We have financing companies, lending institutions that will lend on these cars at a very reasonable down payment and a very reasonable rate and monthly payment. And they'll take them up to 12 years, which makes it very affordable to have a second, third, fourth, fifth car, or to add it to your collection. There's no prepayment penalty. If you take it out for 12 years, 10 years, paid off in 2 or 3, there's no prepayment penalty whatsoever, and they're simple interest loans. So if your payment's $300 a month and you pay $600, all your additional payments goes directly towards principal and not towards interest. I tell you what, this is going to be fun taking this one on a drive. If it runs anything like it looks underneath here, it's going to be a pretty nice ride this afternoon. Okay, this car is definitely one of the ones in our inventory right now that's top of the line in terms of quality and just overall vehicle. We haven't done anything to this car yet, and everything works. We got a horn, beep beep horn. We got windshield wipers. The speedometer works. We'll show you that in a minute. Temp gauge works. We're not up to temp yet because we just started the car. Fuel gauge works on a Mopar. Alternators charging. We got RPMs. We even have a radio.
Any orders? And not we offer
the original radio in the car. Pretty outstanding. So we're going to take it on a drive and see how this thing runs. If you're looking for a high quality 1969 Roadrunner, this is your car. This thing, we just did the undercarriage presentation.
It was immaculate underneath, and it runs the same way. Completely smooth, no vibrations, no shakes, no shimmies, no rattles. Speedometer's accurate. We're doing about 45 miles an hour, and that's what it's reading. Very nice car. Let's see what it stops like here. Yep. Brake stop. Car's got good acceleration. Good response on the wheel. As soon as you move the wheel, the car's responding. Not a lot of play in the steering wheel. Very, very nice car. This is one to buy. Turn it around and run it through the gears. Okay, this 383 looks fresh, so let's see what it's got. Shutting it down there at 60. No issues whatsoever. I mean, great car, good pickup. Looks like we lost the temperature gauge. It's not working. It has not come up, so we're going to have to address that. But tell you what, everything else on the car, even the reverse lights work. So we go through a lot of Mopars. We sell a lot of Mopars, and for the fuel gauge to work and the reverse lights to work and the radio to work, that tells you a lot about the car. I know it sounds stupid, simple, but that's called attention to detail. Whoever was restoring this car or taking care of this car took care of the minor stuff. So you know, if they took care of the minor stuff, they were taking care of the bigger stuff as well. If you're interested in this car, it's 386-944-9219. We are in sunny Daytona Beach, Florida. Stop by our showroom and check this car out, or check out any car in our showroom. We'd be happy to show it to you. If you can't make it down and you're watching this video, you know, we sell a lot of cars sight unseen. So visit www.hanksters.com. Then we'll shoot you between 80 and 100 photos of this car for you to take your eyes on, take a look at. And then you can also watch this video on our website as well as on YouTube. But if you're seeing it on YouTube, please visit our website, because you don't know if this is a current vehicle or not. This vehicle might be sold already, which we get calls on that all the time.